All right, I'm here at a Home Depot. Not just any Home Depot, it's just a Home Depot. It's a Home Depot here somewhere in Virginia. And today I start my 2,000-mile journey from Virginia to southern Texas. And you can come along. So anyway, we got to hit the road. So let's go. Hey there, Greg from the future. I want to take a second to stop and let you know that my journey did not start at a Home Depot parking lot in Virginia. It started right here in Texas, but the journey from Texas to Virginia was pretty much a point A to point B thing. Not really much to tell or show or share on YouTube. Kim was in charge of that part of the journey. So there was no stopping, which is fine. That's the way she wanted it. That's the way we agreed to it. After Virginia, she flew to see family in Pennsylvania, and the return journey was just me and Charlie. And that's what I'm about to show you. Okay? Okay. Ready to go, Charlie? Ready to roll? Want to go? Ready to go? Okay, let's go.
Hard Times was like the pool hall in the country back then. Like all the world-class professionals.
So Charlie and I just drove through Chick-fil-A in Charlottesville, Virginia. I didn't know there was I thought Charlottesville was in North Carolina. I think there is a Charlottesville in North Carolina, right? I don't know. Anyway, Charlottesville, Virginia. Pretty cool looking place. A beautiful little city kind of in the mountains and hills of whatever part of the world this is. Charlottesville. Check it out.
The dog just lays down and he just gets on top of him.
So Charlie and I were tooling down the 69 and we saw that there was an exit for the blue. Did you also notice that, Charlie? Probably, right? I noticed that there was an exit that said Blue Ridge Parkway, and that made me go ding. And this is just the sort of thing I wanted to do on this trip. So let's do that together. Blue Ridge Parkway. Here we go. All right, this morning, I should say last night, I pulled into Kingsport, Tennessee, which is right next door to Bristol, which, if you know anything about NASCAR, is famous for the Bristol Motor Speedway, which I would love to go visit or see or somehow view. It's 20 miles kind of in the wrong direction, I think, and I don't know if it's open because it's Sunday. Anyway, thought we'd try that. But today, essentially, we are in the very northeast corner of Tennessee, and we're going to be heading through the Tennessee trifecta of Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis, straight across Tennessee till we hit the southern western border of Tennessee. That's our goal today. It's about a 7.5-hour drive. I don't really have any plans other than possibly trying to see Bristol. Let's go.
Can't really make them with the tools that the ancient Egyptians we know they were using, that we found. They don't show.
I got me some craving for some Buc-ee's Bohemian garlic beef jerky. They don't actually allow dogs in Buc-ee's. Is that okay? Wanna go potty? Get that cat. What annoys me, and please tell me you're not one of these people. What annoys me is when people park, gas over the car, leave the car at the pump, and run into Buc-ee's. Because Buc-ee's is not a convenience store. Buc-ee's is a fucking department store. Stop doing that. There, said my piece. This is a sprawl. This place is crazy. This is crazy Buc-ee's. Reminds me of Daytona Buc-ee's. I didn't like it there. I don't like it here. So Buc-ee's is quite the phenomenon. I really enjoyed it when I first started RVing. I really enjoyed stopping here. Then we stopped in Daytona and it was kind of a mess. And I'm stopping now because I like to stop at Buc-ee's to say I've been X amount of Buc-ee's, or go to all the Buc-ee's that there are, kind of like catch them all. And this one especially because in Sevierville, I had seen them building it years ago when I was here in the RV life, and I wanted to see what it is now. And it is enormous. I have to check. This could be one of the largest, or not the largest Buc-ee's. It's huge. So Sevierville, if you don't know, is Pigeon Forge area, Dollywood, and all that stuff. It's actually definitely worth visiting. But have I been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? Oh, yeah.
Please no fighting. Please no fighting.
What's it like? It's
Please just hate me. Bills on bills. I want to make them. All these calls. I used to break them. settle down. I hold the game. And I won't drop it. I feel funny. I feel funny. I do. I feel funny. I feel funny. Laugh it up, chuckles. I feel funny.
I mean, it's kind of cool to see once. I will never go again. But this whole area is pretty amazing. I mean, the Smoky Mountains? Yeah, Smoky Mountains. It's all pretty dang touristy here. But I have some very good memories here. And this was the very last place we stayed before I famously wrecked our RV when we went to Pennsylvania. It was from here, we went to York, Pennsylvania, took a left, ripped off the back of my RV. So this is the last place, literally, I stayed in my RV, still intact. So next stop is Knoxville. Knoxville, let's go.
We're in the footage with it, and you can hear it popping. Like it's literally the carbon fiber.
So I pulled off here in Knoxville to go see the. I think I'm going to go see the Golden Dome. Like I say, it was the most popular landmark. And driving through, I'm right here at South Gay Street, 200 South Gay Street. Knoxville, when you drive through on the freeway, seems like a very nice place. This is the first time I've ever tried to get past the freeway. I think it said World Fair Park. Yeah, World Fair, State Fair, World Fair? Has there been a World's Fair in Tennessee? Perhaps. Oh, I thought I could park somewhere, but maybe not. Going over tracks, don't know where I am. Hopefully I can park and take my drone up and get a little look at the city from the sky.
There was a huge amount of resources put towards it from a relative to what NASA is today.
So in the last juncture here on I-40, I just took a right rather than the left at Chattanooga. I took a right to head towards Nashville, which puts me in new territory. I've never been in this part of Tennessee. I've never been on this road. And for that matter, from here until probably Dallas, this is all new for me.
You know, we will kind of make it difficult to love us at times. So
I Googled, find me a dog-friendly restaurant in Memphis, or Nashville. And this is where they brought me. I'm guessing this is sort of the Las Vegas Strip. Yeah, drunkards at 2:11 in the afternoon. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting out of the car here with my little dog, but it's interesting to see it. And maybe we should. Let's just find a decent place to park, a good public parking spot where I feel safe. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm not comfortable here. There's a lot going on. Oh, there's a lot going on here. So, Charlie and I just spent about an hour in the Broadway district, downtown Broadway district of Nashville. That was about probably 45 minutes more than I should have. Charlie didn't really like it. I guess you like the smells. The noises were a little much. You know, I can see how it would be entertaining to some people, but not to me. Not now, not in this day and age. I did enjoy the park over by the water, and I did enjoy seeing Titan Stadium. And we were going to eat here, but no. Next stop, Memphis. Well, next stop, food. Then probably a few rest stops, and then Memphis. Okay, Charlie?
And thank God there's a place where a video like yours can get millions of views, where so many people all around the world can watch that.
So I'm about an hour and a half out of Memphis, and I saw a sign on the freeway that said Samuel T. Bryant Distillery, and I thought, well, I got to get some whiskey from Tennessee, because isn't that a song now? Smooth, what's that? It's an old George Jones song, I think. Smooth like Tennessee whiskey.
And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
Anyway, so I pulled over. Very nice place. It's lovely. It's so lovely here. Listen. I can, in the distance, hear a little bit of traffic noise. And other than that, it's just the lilting twitter of Carolina wrens. Really enjoying this road trip with Charlie, especially today. Today's turned out to be a really nice day. Again, didn't so much like downtown Nashville. I was talking to the gal here inside the distillery. She said even the last 5 years, it's just, they've gone over the top. They've just become too touristy. I told her, I think, you know, a city's gone over the top when they start renting out those little three-wheeled rental vehicles. And I was saying I had not been through here before earlier, but I think I have actually been to Cumberland Mountain State Park. That's the one with the really cool bridge that Kim and I went to when we were RVing back in our RV days. So anyway, oh, I completely forgot the reason I started talking a minute ago is I came in, it says whiskey and shine. I don't really know what shine is. I know what moonshine is. I mean, I've heard of moonshine. I don't think I've ever tasted it. When I think of moonshine, as most of us do, but they probably think of, you know, illegal moonshine made during the Prohibition. Okay. So my first question to the young lady at the distillery/bar was, what's shine? She gave me a pretty good answer, and I can't really remember what she said. Okay, can I get some whiskey? And she kind of paused for a second. She goes, well, I've got this bourbon here, and I've got a bourbon here. And I said, oh. I said, I get mixed up on that bourbon whiskey thing. It said you have whiskey outside. She goes, well, actually, it's all shine. And this is the one I recommend. I said, it's a dark shine. I guess that's a whiskey. I don't know, but I'm excited to try when I get to the hotel tonight. Thanks, lady. It's Samuel T. Bryant Distillery. Okay, ready to roll, Charlie? Okay, let's go.
If you have the bug or you just can't see it because...
Okay, Charlie and I just arrived here at the beautiful La Quinta Inn in Memphis downtown, and so far what I've seen of Memphis downtown I like. Look at that. I'm excited to get up tomorrow and go to the very large Bass Pro Shop, the Pyramid one. That's here. So far I'm liking what I see in my third city in the Tennessee trifecta, but now I'm tired and I want to go upstairs and get my jammies on and try some of my shine, dark shine, that I bought at DT Distilleries off exit 74. Come in here. All right, see you in the morning. Okay, behind me, wow, it's noisy here. Behind me is the world's largest Bass Pro Shops. And if you're a man or a male that has blood in their veins instead of ice, you're gonna go in there. There's just no way around it. I'm going in there. Okay, I mean, come on. I can't believe this place. You do not have to be a sportsman to be impressed by the spectacle of this place. Disneyland has nothing on this. It actually reminds me a lot of the interior of the Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland. That swampy Spanish moss hanging from the trees look. Very cool. Oh my gosh, alligators. Okay, Charlie and I just returned back from the world's largest Bass Pro Shop here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I don't think you can overstate how amazing that place is. Definitely, if you're in Memphis. I mean, why wouldn't you? Ample parking, easy to get to. The only problem is we couldn't go to the observatory because it didn't open until 11, and we don't want to stay that long. And if you do want to go to the observatory, FYI, they do allow dogs, and it costs $8 for adults and $5 for children. All right, a little side note. When I left the hotel this morning, the car would not start. Fortunately, I have a battery pack, and that allowed it to start. And then when I stopped here at the Bass Pro Shops, which is only 10 minutes down the street from the hotel, again, wouldn't start, had to use the battery pack. I'm hoping that doesn't develop into an issue. We're about 2 hours away, I think, from Little Rock, Arkansas. Never been there. Everything from here on out until we hit Dallas is uncharted territory for me. And I thought I'd check out the old mill because I did bring my camera. I did bring my proper camera and haven't pulled it out once. And I knew I wouldn't, but I brought it anyway. And there's an old mill in Little Rock, Arkansas that looks like it might be a perfect opportunity for me to use my new 14mm fisheye lens, which I love for vlogging, but just for photography, I haven't had much opportunity to use it. So I thought I'd try that out there. Anyway, let's get going. Wish me luck, and I'll see you in Arkansas. Ready to go, Charlie? You all right?
Was I wanted to feel what that felt like, because it was a dream of mine that I never pursued. And we did a lot of shows.
So it turns out I do have a bad battery, so we're gonna fix it real quick. So not leave with the handle. Oh. Okay, I'm in Little Rock at the old mill. I'm just outside the old mill. Driving up this neighborhood is very pretty. It just cute. It's a fucking adorable neighborhood. I really love everything about this area. I should have Kim look this up as a place to possibly move to. Anyway, there's a wedding shoot going on, so I have to be wary of that. And also there's a sign that says no pets, so you have to stay in the car. So I won't spend a lot of time here because Charlie's in the car alone, although there is shade and it's a nice cool day here in Arkansas. I'm gonna run in there with my 14mm camera, see if I can get off a couple shots. It's not great light for that, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's what, 1 o'clock. So, but I'm dying to try out this lens, and I like seeing new places. So let's do that now. I'm very sad that Charlie can't see this. I know she would love it. No pets allowed. And I think I should have brought my other lens with me as well as the one I have, because getting close enough to this building to take advantage of a 14mm lens, even though it's on a crop sensor camera, is turning out to be difficult because there's a wedding shoot going on the other side. So I'm trying to sneak up in the back. What a gorgeous little place. America. Love it here.
I guess if you lean into, you know, if you're a believer and you know you're flawed and you're imperfect and you use Jesus to relieve you of that, that there must be some acceptance of who you are if you have that relationship with Jesus.
So Charlie and I have pulled off for a little breather in Texarkana, right on the border of Arkansas and Texas. In fact, I'm on Texas Street. In fact, if I come here to the middle of the street, which I probably shouldn't do, but I will, right now, I'm in Texas. Texas, 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 Arkansas, 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 Texas. Yeah, that's how it goes here. State Street. So there's actually a post office you can stop at and take a selfie in front of, which I just did, see now. And you can take a picture of being in Texas and Arkansas at the same time. Coming here off the 20, we came kind of, I guess, what would be called the Parkway, which appeared to be kind of a sketchy neighborhood. I don't know the area. I don't know. Sometimes I feel stupid for feeling endangered in a safe neighborhood, and sometimes I feel stupid for feeling safe in a dangerous neighborhood. I never know anymore. I guess the bottom line is just keep your eyes open. Generally speaking, I think trust human nature to be good, mostly. Is that the message? I don't know. But it's a pretty cool building. Anyway, we're off now for the final push to Dallas. I'm fairly familiar with the route from Dallas to McAllen. Maybe I'll stop. I've always wanted to go to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco. I understand there's a Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco. Probably don't allow animals. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, look at those statues. Anyway, time to get back on the road. Come on, Charlie. You hungry? I'm hungry. Let's stop and get something to eat. You know what I haven't seen once during this entire trip? Not one time. Is my favorite fast food restaurant is, guess now, 3, 2, 1, Del Taco. They don't have them in Texas, I know that for sure. I did not see one single one on my entire loop through the southern United States. Del Taco, what's the deal? All right, let's go, Charlie.
I wonder what cross-section we're watching the Ben Stiller show. That's it. I bet all of them.
So Charlie and I have made it safely here to the La Quinta Hotel in downtown Dallas. The cicadas and traffic are going to make it very difficult for you to be able to hear any of this. So also I'm having a hard time finding a single blade of grass for my dog to pee on. This is the first time I've stayed in a motel style of La Quinta. It looks nice enough. Despite the fact that we're downtown, this neighborhood doesn't look particularly sketchy. I mean, it looks like there's some pretty nice homes right here behind. So, you know. Okay, Charlie, I found some grass. Tomorrow we're going to be traveling through the likes of Waco. I think we're actually going through Waco and Austin and San Antonio on the route home. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember in my head how that goes. Don't know where I'm going to stop. I'm tired. I'm tired of spending money. I just want to get home at this point. But we'll see. Charlie, go potty. All right, road trip final day. Heading home. Are you ready? All right, I don't think we're going to stop for anything in particular. Now we're just tired. We want to get home. Right, Charlie? She agrees. Can we go outside? Oh, okay. Oh, Charlie.